Hello YouTube. Welcome back to Bald Man Building an Airplane. This is Fuselage Section 35, Part 3. We'll be finishing up the sub-panel construction. But we won't be entirely finishing where the panel mounts. There's a lot of little things to do before that. And don't want to get too far. At this point, I didn't want to get too far ahead of myself and not be able to get back. So I wanted to figure out all of my avionics mounting solutions while at the same time building this, or rather getting it at least mostly assembled. So I'm going to put it together. This is the sub panel. So right where I am standing is where the panel mounts, and like right in those middle ribs that are sticking out from the front, like that's where the radio stack would usually go in a plane. I've only got like 2 or 3 things that are going to be in the radio stack. It's going to be the GTN 650, the GNC 507 autopilot controller, and like the SDS controller. So whatever. I really don't know what those flashing lights are on the side of the panel. I don't even know what the heck what's going on there. So anyway, this is just to install it, to make sure it fit. And now what I'm doing is I'm adding stiffeners to the forward ribs with, I think it's like 3/4 by 3/4 L bracket, and that is going to be where I'm going to mount one of 3 actually avionics trays. This is going to have the vertical power, the SDS, ECU or ECM, whatever you want to call it. It'll also have the GAD 29 and the GEA 24 engine monitor. So a lot of stuff's going to mount onto a tray that I'm going to attach to the bottom of these stiffeners here. So I'm putting them onto the ribs now because you really couldn't have a lot of access to install them later. This is exactly what I was just saying. And then once I get that done, I'm going to build a tray, and I think I build some of that tray off camera, unfortunately. I do more mods to it later, and then get it installed. So here we go to talk about exactly how I got to get it installed. I've probably explained some of this during time lapse, but for this avionics tray, rack, whatever you want to call it, I'm putting in here, I have to match drill the supports for it to these ribs, right? Now I can't do that. I could do that with it out on the bench, but if I do that, there's a good chance that I don't align it properly with the way that these ribs interface with the firewall and with the sub pan. So it means we have to click it all together, and then once it's in here, we can do a pilot hole for the nut plate that's going to end up there, which is going to make sure this all ends up nice and square. See you on the other side. So yeah, that's what I mean. So we're going to measure an approximate distance. I think it's like halfway across the 1-inch L bracket aluminum that I use there. Do a pilot hole with a number 40, and then I don't know if I do the second one. Let's see if I've got another piece for the second one. Yeah, I think I have to measure that out. Interesting. Why did I take it out? I don't know. It turned out okay. I must just have. I probably used that to create the second one. Yeah, there we go. And then from there, It's just going to attach with a couple of K1000-08 nut plates to the two ribs. And that's that. So next time we'll be doing some more attach of the sub panel. I think this avionics tray will be sort of done and in place, but not really fully done. So come back next time for more Section 35 and sub panel fun. See you then.